produced this model?
Geologists. And,
yeah.
Well, there was an aerospace engineer on the show, and she said that it was orbital mechanics. Well, if you're going to use that, then I could say, triangular mechanics.
Okay, but wait a minute. You're still talking about the atheist show. And yes, I respect that Jen has a degree in aerospace engineering. I believe that's what her degree is in. But what I'm saying is there are universities with departments that you can contact and you can talk to them about this. And I'm asking you, have you ever reached out to the scientific community that is that is actually responsible for this model and tried to talk to somebody about your ideas?
Well, I would like to, but that's not like you're using this type of argument just to try to like.
No, I'm sincerely wondering. You are in the minority, and you're going to call and try to convince me that you're right. And what I'm saying is, I'm the wrong person to
I'm not trying to
convince.
you.
Well, you are though.
I think that's disingenuous of you.
I don't convince you. Listen, I'm not trying to convince you of anything because I know that's not going to happen. I'm just trying to throw the idea out there because listen, if you would have told me this a few years ago, I would also look at you like you're crazy. But the thing is, you need to do the research yourself. And when you do the research, you'll find out that you cannot debunk the flat Earth. And when you go flat, you can't go back.
Have you talked to researchers in this area?
You're also assuming that we haven't done the research and done the reading. Like you're assuming that because our position disagrees with yours, that we haven't done the research. And I would say that's a pretty bad assumption to move forward on.
Right. Okay. I mean, I could.
Whereas we're asking you, and you're making assumptions about our position, and what we're doing is we're asking you.
Yeah, I mean, this is geography. Yeah. This is cosmology. This is so many areas of science that somehow, like what Callie was saying, somehow the model works, even though you're saying it is completely wrong. I don't know what to say to you other than calling atheists to talk to them about your concepts of how the world, like earth science.
Well,
I don't understand that.
I'm calling because, like I said before, I wasn't an atheist. I was even more of an atheist. I was an anti-theist of the Christopher Hitchens type of atheist, where I said, no, there is no God. And I loathed the existence of, I just absolutely never believed in a God until I came to this realization. So if something is going to prove to me that there is some type of or form of creator or intelligent designer, then that would have to be a really huge proof for me because I was even more extreme than you guys.
What is intelligent about a flat planet?
Atheism. Excuse me?
What's intelligent about flat planets?
No, the planets are not. I don't know what shape the planets are. They're circular. I don't know if they're a sphere. I don't know if they're even physical. They're probably just all the stars. That's what I would say.
Wait, so that you're saying that you're not a flat earther?
No, I am a flat.
I think he's talking about other planets. We can't say the same about other planets, but we know.
So other planets fit the model of gravity, but not the Earth.
What?
I'm just not. I mean, this isn't even. This is absolutely out there.
If the stars and the sun and the moon are orbiting over us and the Earth is flat, then it is absolutely 100% evidence that it is intelligently designed, because there's no way that you can say that all of this stuff, all of the things in the cosmos, they're all revolving all around us for us. And
wait a minute. Even if everything revolved around us, how can you say it revolves for us?
Because the sun and the moon are orbiting over just the planet Earth, over just the Earth. Right, so it's for us. It's there.
Why do you think it's for us? Just because something is doesn't mean it's for me. If there's a rock sitting outside in the parking lot, is that rock for me because it's like in proximity because I see it or it's near me, or what makes you think it's for me?
That's a false analogy.
Why?
That's a great analogy. If
just because something is doesn't mean it's for somebody.
Like, we're gonna go out to eat for dinner after this, and if I didn't go out to eat for dinner, like, that food still exists. That food doesn't exist for me. It just exists and happens to benefit me if I make a certain set of decisions, like, or if a certain set of circumstances come together. Like that, that doesn't follow at all.
I mean, the sun gives all life on Earth. The moon is,
isn't that a happy coincidence?
Right, coincidence is a thing. Yeah.
Why do you think that's an intentional thing? Where's your evidence that that's intentional?
By definition, the stars, everything is revolving for us, and that the Earth is flat, and then that means that.
No, you don't get to just say that everything revolves for us. Like, where are you getting this?
Because it's revolving around us. What do you mean?
Even if you had a flat Earth that the stars all revolved around, where are you getting that that's an intentional thing for people?
Yeah, like that's a leap. I think
Like,
even
where
from,
the heck did you
even if
connect
you,
that?
Like if you were to convince me of a flat Earth, that's still a huge leap to say that it all exists specifically for our benefit.
Well, I don't think it's really a wild assumption to think that if the sun and the moon and every single star in the sky is revolving around us, that you would just think that that would have to be there.
Something has to be the center of the universe. Something has to be the center of the universe. Something has to be the center of the universe. Just because you are in it, if you were the center of the universe, it doesn't. I mean, I know that's a funny little human phrase that we use about "I'm the center of the universe," but really, even if there some point has to be the center of the universe, right? I mean, or could be the center.
I know you guys have been seeking the. I watched a lot of your previous shows, and I'm a huge fan. By the way, I was actually an anti-theist. I was actually just completely against the notion of God, and just never really believed in God my whole life until I realized that there is a proof for intelligent design and that we're an intelligently designed system. So, I guess I'll just get right to it. So we are not on a spinning ball spinning at 1,000 miles an hour going around.
You're saying we're not on it?
No, we are not on a ball.
Are we on anything that's like kind of spherical?
Right.
Okay.
We're on a flat, motionless.
Oh, this is flat Earth. Is this?
Yes.
First, let me just confirm. Like, so you're pitching this as a serious call?
Yeah, no, that's yours. I know it's hard to believe that there's people like us, but there's.
No, believe me, we're aware. I mean, we're aware that flat earthers exist.
Yeah, I'm curious how that's related to intelligent design. I'm interested in your thought process there.
Yeah, so if we're on a flat, motionless plane, right, that throws out gravity because gravity is what makes planets round. If you throw out gravity, the entire Big Bang heliocentric model is completely destroyed.
Can we throw out gravity, though?
Well, no, what he's saying is that if the Earth is flat, then the gravity model would be conflicted with that, because gravity is what pulls, it to make it more round. And I guess the problem that we're going to have with this is that it's not really established that the Earth is flat. So we're not. I'm going to have difficulty moving beyond that question, because the whole thing seems to stem.
The horizon is flat.